Hello and welcome to this presentation by AP Exhaust. For this video, we will be covering an overview of the exhaust market trends, catalytic converters, their history and how they work, as well as CARB converters versus EPA and federal converters. We will also discuss the details of our warranties, shipping programs, tech line support, as well as training details and other new opportunities. The exhaust market as a whole has risen year after year and is up 4.8% from 2008 to 2019 as a combined annual growth rate. This graph shows the combined annual growth rate of converters at approximately 12%. This clearly projects that converters will be over 50% of exhaust sales by 2019. This first chart shows a significant drop in VIOs in late 2008 and early in 2009 due to the Cash for Clunkers program, while the next chart shows what we in the industry like to call our sweet spot for sales. When vehicles reach 8 years or older, our sweet spot begins. Based on the dates from these charts, we will have opportunity for better vehicle repair in coming years. The three main types of catalytic converters are the manifold converter, the direct fit converter, and the universal converter. The internal parts of a catalytic converter are made up of two ceramic substrates coated with precious metals and insulator mats. These are encased by a stainless steel shell welded to stainless steel necks and pipes. Surrounding the body of the converter is a heat shield. How does a converter work? The purpose of a modern catalytic converter is to reduce the vehicle emissions. It does this as a control device that is used to lessen the amount of nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, and hydrocarbon present in tailpipe emissions. The modern three-way catalytic converter reduces nitrogen oxides and oxidizes carbon monoxide and hydrocarbon in these ways: the reduction of nitrogen oxides to nitrogen and oxygen, the oxidation of carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide, and finally the oxidization of unburnt hydrocarbons to carbon dioxide and water. An increased catalyzed surface area on the catalytic converter will improve nitrogen oxide reduction and oxygen storage capacity, as well as support the proper function of the converter and rear oxygen sensor signal. For a universal converter, the unit must be installed in the right relationship to the O2 sensors and keeping the same spacing in the OE. Measure from the rear of the OEM brick to the center of the rear O2 sensor. This is critical for keeping the check engine light off. California emissions vehicles are sold in all states. The CARB converters are made for California emissions vehicles and can be sold in California and to New York. CARB converters have been tested by an independent laboratory and have demonstrated their ability to remove pollution. The California Air Resources Board, CARB, then issues an executive order exempting that part from the aftermarket emissions law. New York follows whatever EO CARB issues. Federal emissions vehicles are sold in all states except California and New York. EPA converters are made for both California emissions and federal emissions vehicles. These converters cannot be sold in California or New York because they do not have an executive order allowing them to be exempt from the aftermarket parts emissions laws in those states. In many cases, one part fits both the California emissions and federal emission standards. When it comes to CARB converters, AP is the only manufacturer in the industry using a 600-cell substrate. This equates to 25% more internal surface catalyzing area for the exhaust gases to touch the precious metals, resulting in better efficiency, function, and durability. No other manufacturer is using this technology. Catalytic converters currently available include the OBD2 Direct Fit and Universal, Pre-OBD2 Direct Fit and Universal, manifold converters, OBD2 by Design technology. These are stainless steel bodies with gaskets, spring bolts, and hardware on select units. Other resources include comprehensive converter training and up-to-date cataloging. Aftermarket catalytic converters have a minimum warranty required by the US EPA. Catalytic converters are always warranted to be free from defects in materials and workmanship. A minimum 25,000-mile warranty on EPA catalytic converters and 50,000-mile warranty for CARB units. In 48 states, the body and the necks alone are warranted for 5 years or 50,000 miles, whichever comes first. CARB units for California and New York is 5-year or 50,000 miles for the entire converter, whichever comes first. At the conclusion of a 5-year, 50,000-mile or 25,000-mile period, whichever is applicable, All liability under this limited warranty shall terminate. In addition to the U.S. EPA warranty, Eastern Manufacturing will always address these issues: workmanship defects, weld leaks and freight damage, mislabeled product, fit issues, recalls, and supersessions. If the catalytic converter is determined to be defective, Eastern Catalytic will supply the purchaser with a new catalytic converter if the following conditions are met. If the warranty claim relates to an emission performance, the purchaser must provide proof of failure of an emission test along with the warranty claim evaluation form. All vehicle repair work from the customer will be necessary as well. If the warranty claim relates to fit issues, the purchaser must provide a warranty claim evaluation form and reason why the converter does not fit. All defects must be sent to corresponding hub, and an Eastern salesperson will make himself available to assess the warranties. What are the features and benefits of installing a direct fit converter? They are federal and California approved converters. They are specifically engineered for OBD2 equipped vehicles. They feature proprietary catalyst loadings on ceramic and metal foil substrates for maximum pollution reduction and have a larger total substrate size. They feature an increased precious metals loading, improved O2 storage and release, lower emissions output, and are proven for long-term reliability. They are the industry's most comprehensive OBD2 by design coverage. 409 stainless steel shell and neck is constructed for longer life. Hardware is included where needed, and this provides for faster and easier installations. Most importantly, they keep the check engine light off. What are the benefits that your customer receives? They are manufactured from high-quality materials, and their design meets the needs of OBD2 equipped vehicles. There is a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty on converter bodies and 25,000-mile warranty on emissions. California converter warranty per card requirements. What are the features and benefits of a universal converter? The multitude of universal converter bodies provide for maximum coverage and gives professional installers immediate installation options. Universal converters are specifically engineered for OBD2 equipped vehicles. They feature clean by design ceramic substrates for maximum pollution reduction, larger total substrate size, and increased precious metal loading. There is improved O2 storage and release, lowered emissions output, and long-term reliability. Universal converters are the industry's most comprehensive OBD2 by design coverage. 409 stainless steel shell and neck construction for longer life, and again, it keeps the check engine light off. The consumer also receives benefits from universal converters. They are manufactured from high-quality materials, and their design meets the needs of OBD2 equipped vehicles. The universal converters also come with a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty on converter bodies and 25,000-mile warranty on emissions. FedEx has partnered with AP for an exclusive shipping program for our converters. With this program, we have the ability to overnight a converter anywhere in the country for only $30. $10 handling fee applies. Please visit our online learning portal for courses in counterperson and technician installer training. You will receive tech training with an industry-leading depth, clarity, and utility with the ability to learn at your own pace. You will be able to stop as you need and resume where you left off. Each course contains 5 or 6 modules to be completed in sequence before you can move on. To join the AP Exhaust e-learning program, go to elearning.apexhaust.com. Select Create New Account to register. You will receive email verification with additional instructions. When asked for the enrollment key, enter FACT 4598. AP and Eastern are now offering a brand new line of diesel particulate filters. We are now cleared for Class 2 and 3 trucks. These are approximately half the price of OEM, and we have no core charge. To reach Eastern Tech Support, call 1-800-553-7199, extension 120, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. To reach AP Tech Support, call 1-800-277-2787, extension 4, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The features and benefits of the FVP Converter program include application-specific part numbers. This keeps the check engine light out and less comebacks. OEM fit, form, and function provide for easier installation, time saved, and less comeback. Installation hardware is included, which equates to time savings. The larger total substrate size, increased precious metals loading, and improved O2 storage and release will result in lower emissions output and long-term reliability. These come with a 5-year, 50,000-mile consumer warranty, and as always, will keep the check engine light off, making for a happy customer. This all adds up to a quality FVP converter line that you and your customer can be confident will keep the lights out. But perhaps even more important, it all adds up to keeping your dealer and the installer's customer, the consumer, happy and coming back to his or her shop. Thank you for listening to this presentation.